Welcome back, guys. My name is Rich. This is RR37. It's the home of the Roma Rebrand career mode. We're back today with the latest episode. I believe it is number 12. And we're actually, for a change, starting off with some action. We got a game against Calgary. Hopefully we should win this one, and we're 1-0 up just there. Perez from Salvatore. We're not 1-0 up there because the slightest margin of offside, but I fully expect that we should be winning this game today. But yeah, with that being said, thank you for checking out the channel once again. It means a great deal to me. After this game against Calgary today, we're going to go straight into the second leg of the Champions League against Man City, where I believe we're already 3-1 up from the first leg. I'm not 100% on that. If I've got it wrong, let me know in the comments. It has been a little minute since recording all of this footage once again. Such is the way that life seems to be at the moment. I am hoping that it will get easier and get better. Actually, maybe even after this batch. It depends on results that I'm waiting for, really. But it is a shocking 0-0 draw against Calgary. We don't seem to see many of those in FIFA these days, but that was one of those rare occasions. And it's not really the greatest result going into City, but like I said, we are 3-1 off. Even though we're away today, I fully expect that we should be able to see this tie out. We're changing our system today. We're going with a 4-2-3-1. We've got Salvatore up top. We've got Pedro out as the left cap. Just behind Salvatore, we've got Villar, who's captain for today as well. Guidi comes in on the right. We've got Cristante and D'Angelo as the two holding midfielders. We've got Spinazzola at left back as normal. Mancini and Milenkovic are in the team today. Santon at right back and Lopez in goal. As for the game itself, well, City could be really dangerous today, because really they've got nothing to lose. They've just got to come out and goal for this, and they are doing, and that's a great, it's a double save from Lopez, it's a triple save from Lopez, and somehow we've survived. But if that is a sign of things to come, today's game could be extremely difficult. Saying that, I was going to say we could get on the counter ourselves there, but we needed a little bit more quality on the pass. But City making their intentions clear from the very get-go in this one. And here they come again now with Sterling down this left-hand side. He's completely done Santon there. Thankfully, he chose not to come into the box. Grimaldo plays this one into De Bruyne, and that was a very important interception there. Otherwise, that probably would have been 1-0. Can we do something now? We've got Pedro on the ball. D'Angelo to Salvatore. Nice overlapping run from Villar here. Can he get back inside on that right foot? He tried to, but Laporte read that really well and stops us from doing anything there. But really lively start to this game. And City are absolutely, guys, dominating this first 20 minutes. There's a block from Mancini again. The pattern of the game has been set. We are literally just going to be looking to counter. Hopefully they get tired towards the end of the game, because they are pressing really hard, as you would expect really without the ball. But their movement off the ball and the passing, it's so sharp, so crisp, so quick. And Mahrez with the right foot puts one in, and I've got to say, that's been coming. That has definitely been coming. They have been absolutely relentless in this one, and we've been hanging in there from the first 5 minutes. Lopez with a triple save. We've had blocks, as you saw, from Mancini, interceptions, all that kind of stuff, but we can't stop that one. There's one going to go in eventually. That makes it 3-2 on aggregate. And City have done half the job that they need to do there. We've got to score here today, because if these tie this game up, then of course they've got the away goal. But we're not even able to keep the ball at the moment for the most part. So yeah, it's going to be an extremely difficult tie, this one. Extremely difficult game. But Cristante, maybe he could have carried on himself there. It's kind of took the momentum out the attack a little, but Oh, if only Salvatore's pass had gone through there. But the one to Pedro has hit it. Pedro, he has, and it's a save from Ederson. That's better from us. It's really our first threat of any kind towards City there. It's on target from Pedro, but it's way too close to Ederson. From that view, you could see clearly. D'Angelo there is going to take this one short to Pedro, who's got no one coming out at him at the moment. He maybe could have gone inside the box there. Chose not to. Probably just trying to get our confidence going, our composure in this game. We have been right up against it in this first half hour. Oh, that's a bad mistake. And Mahrez is in, and we are in big trouble now. And it's another big save from Lopez. If it wasn't for him, we would be probably 2-3 down by now. See what they can do with this corner from De Bruyne. I dread to think. Really nothing comes of it, thankfully. And City coming again here now as we get closer to half time. Cristante wins that, but we don't come away with the ball. Little ball inside to De Bruyne. It's a good block. What's gone on there? I don't know, but is that going to stand? I think it is. And somehow it's in the back of the net, and City now are in not just control of this game, but they're in control of the tie as well. De Bruyne running straight to Guardiola, who is probably a very relieved man after the first leg. I still am not really sure how this has ended up in the back of the net. I think we sort of win the ball back, it breaks loose, and De Bruyne just stabs his right foot out at it, and somehow that's got underneath Lopez. And we have big work to do now. We've only had that one shot from Pedro, and we've somehow got to score a goal now without conceding another. This tie's just got a lot more complicated. City deserve it. They fully deserve it on the night, to be fair. They've been absolutely outstanding. And like I say, we've got big work to do now. Big work. To the second half, just an hour gone, and to be fair, guys, City have either put way too much into that first half, as Pedro might be able to do something here or not. But they're not as relentless as they were. They've either settled for what they've got and think they can see this out now, but judging off seeing the energy bars that are above their name, they've put so much into pressing and playing at a high intense level that I think they've wore themselves out, and we might be able to just capitalise. Keep in mind, we're losing 2-0 on the night, but we do only need one goal and we're back in control of this tie then. So we're not out yet, guys. We're really not out. And with that being said, I'm not cutting any more of this game out. We're just going to see what happens together here. It's Villana. Plays that. Oh, he gives it away, actually. He's De Bruyne again. Oh, that is an absolute beautiful ball to Torres, who's just come on. He still does have the energy, and oh dear. Oh dear. That could be us out now. Manolas, I believe that is. It was a beauty of a ball from De Bruyne. You wouldn't expect anything less, really. Torres still full of legs as he's only just come on. Sterling's going off now as well, incidentally. Maybe it's time for us to change things up now. Clearly the 4-2-3-1 just hasn't worked. We're going to bring Pellegrini on. Perez is going to come on for... I'd probably take Galani off at this point. We need the experience of Pedro and that little bit of quality. Other than that, really, I don't think there's anything else I can do in an attacking sense to try to get back into this one. Again, we only need one goal, but that if we can get one now, that would take it to extra time. And honestly, it's not great for our league season, but if this goes to extra time, then I do fancy us with an extra half an hour, just because City are rapidly running out of legs all over the pitch. Our only problem is getting the ball off them, really. He's Torres again now. Back to Carvajal. That's well intercepted there by Spinazzola, and we can go now. We can go. Go on, Pedro. I see Pellegrini, I believe that is on the inside there. It is Pellegrini indeed. Salvatore makes the run. Villar's making one as well, and he's in, and he scores as well. And we're back into this one pretty damn quickly, actually. That just opened up nicely. Again, they just do not have the legs to press us now when we turn the ball over. Salvatore's run there off the ball was absolutely key in that move. He took, I think it was Ake with him, which opens up the space for Villar, and this guy in front of goal is absolutely lethal. Ederson, no chance. And we're at least going to force extra time in this one now. There is still a chance that we can win it, but we have to approach it with caution because City is still littered with quality, tired or not. And yeah, they could just as easily score themselves. They've proven that already. Oh, that's a good ball there to Grimaldo, and that's what I'm talking about. But if we can now just hit them on the counter, they do not have the legs to chase us, but we need to do it with quality. We don't need to rush. I would prefer no extra time, obviously, because of the league season. But if that's what it's going to take at this point, it would be such a failure now if we don't go through with a 3-1 win at home. Here is Grimaldo. It really would be a failure. He's De Bruyne trying to make that failure come true. And Didi now gets all the way through. Turns back to De Bruyne again. We miss 2 tackles on De Bruyne there. Oh no. Oh no, he's Muniaini. No. Oh dear. That could be it, guys. Honestly, we do not have long to get back into this one now. 2 brilliant changes from Pep. Both of them have worked. Torres getting the assist on the right wing. Muniain, I think that's how you say his name, goes and grabs a goal. And yeah, we're in all sorts of trouble now. We've struggled to get even the 1 tonight, and now we've got to get one in the next minute or 2 probably. I don't think there'll be much injury time. He's Pellegrini though. We've got to at least try. A nice 1-2 with Salvatore. Into Villar again, and that one's cut out, but we are going to get this back with Cristante. Pellegrini, Villar. Pellegrini has gone and put us through with the last kick of this game. We are now going through to the next round of the Champions League. I probably should be screaming and shouting and jumping around my room like a nutter right now, but honestly, I'm shocked. I'm in absolute shock and disbelief right now that we have just gone and done that. Keep in mind, guys, I'm watching this along with you. Things like this is the reason why I try to cut to a certain point in a match and then just let it run. Oh my god. I literally just can't believe it. I'm lost for words. We're going through. It should not have been that hard. But what a moment that is from Pellegrini there. And we've beaten Pep. We've knocked City out of the Champions League. Absolutely unbelievable. With the last kick of the game, we were out. We were dead and buried when Muniain scored that goal. And then with literally 2 minutes left, we go and turn the tie around and we put ourselves into the hat for what I believe is the quarterfinals next. Just wow. Absolutely wow there. Yeah, still in shock about that really, guys, but such is the nature of these episodes that now literally we enjoy it, but we have to move on. We've got a big job to do in the league season still. You see us here 5th, Milan down in 7th, just 1 point behind us. We're 4 points only in front of Lazio as things stand at the moment. So these games coming up in Serie A for the long-term future of the club are actually a lot more beneficial, and there's a lot more pressure on them than there was in the Champions League, just even though that's delivered a ridiculously big moment. It means more to us going forward that we're still in these European places come the end of the season. So this game against Sampdoria, what I'm trying to say really is bigger than the one that we've just played in the Champions League against City. Hopefully by the time we get to the game, as we're looking at the squad here, we're going to have much fresher legs than what we've got now. That being said though, at the moment what I was actually doing at this point was just looking at where we've got to improve going forward next season. I just wanted to take a moment to recompose myself after the City game before jumping into the Samp one. And I think, to be honest, we need games like that one against City. We need to be able to soak up pressure, have a plan B almost, and hit teams on the counter with genuine pace. We do not have that. We're a bit toothless up front as well. I mean, I absolutely love Salvatore. I really do, but not having the goal return that we had from Mayoral last season or Dzeko last season has really, really harmed us this season. So we're definitely going to have to get ourselves another striker, I think, next season. The defence has been worse than it was the year before with Mancini and Jesus as our defensive partnership. We have bought Milinkovic in though, but I do want to probably get another partner for him. We're just lacking so much pace at centre back. Like myself, I like to play with a high line, but that's just not a possibility at the moment with what we've got. Goalkeeper we're okay for, and I think other than that we just need a lot more squad depth. We need quality as well. From my point of view, I think we're really restricting what the manager can do at the moment, because let's face it, you look at these overalls of a lot of these players and we are bang average at the moment. We're so far off the pace, and that tells in the league with our league position this season. This is why I was looking at Armian, hopefully for next season. He's got a lot of pace, but for me this guy is probably the main target next season. He's got a bit of legs about him, but not just that, he'll be familiar of playing alongside Milenkovic as well, because of them both coming from Fiorentina. If we could get him through the door, that would be absolutely huge for us. I would prefer Amian, I think. I'm not too sure at this point. Like, there's only a year between them in age as well. Becau, I think that's probably how you say his name. Not that interested. We was looking at Thomason here because of his age, and to be fair, the lad's got a bit about him. We may just scout him further. Van Bergen is somebody who I looked at because he does have that blistering pace and would be able to give us counter options. Daniele Verde here, he's somebody I actually do like, and I'd love to bring him to the club. It's pretty much the only reason that he is on there. He has got pace as well. He's good technically. He's a little bit older than the other guys, but that's not really an issue. We've got Unas there, who looks really promising, but he does play for Napoli, so we wouldn't be able to have him anyway. Origi, Akwanko, or something like that. I don't really know how you say that. We'll leave him on there for now. And up front we got, I would like to bring in Diallo, but we can't because he plays for Atalanta. There's a few other options here as well. Romagnoli is one that I'm looking at. Again, quite young. It seems to have a decent upside to him. We're looking at wingers to try and add that pace. Like, we have identified where we need to strengthen. But also keep in mind that we're not, as a club, in a position at the moment where we can just go and blow loads of money. We still have to build the club itself as well. So yeah, we're in a bit of a... I think we're alright where we are at the moment. We're competing. I don't think if we were to lose any more players, I think we would really, really start to struggle. There's only a few left that have got that quality about them. I'm talking about Pellegrini, Zaniolo, although I've bashed him, he's definitely one of our better players. Of course, there's Perez. There's Lopez in goal as well, who seems to be highly sought after all the time. So there's still a lot of players that can leave, and I just want to reaffirm that we are still in the position of being a selling club at the moment. So yeah, there could still be tough times ahead. And it's games such as this one, like this Sampdoria one that we've got coming up now, where we've thrown away unexpected points this season. You would expect us to be beating teams like this, but we don't seem to be consistently in that place this season at the moment. But we'll see what we can get done today. Lots and lots of shadow on this pitch over this side of it anyway. Look at that for a ball to Jankto already. Here comes Samp. You need to get there, Carbone. He has done. Morelli in goal today as well. So we are going into this one obviously feeling quite confident. The fact that we have got Morelli in above Lopez. We've got Carbone in today as well, as we just saw. Kristanskid that away in a bad area. Can he win it back? He can't. And Sampdoria just playing around, nice little patterns at the moment. They seem to have settled the first 10 minutes a lot quicker than what we have. Jankto again. Karsdorp misses his challenge, misses the second one as well, as they're now shuffling us back over this side of the pitch. We left one in there. I'm not sure who that was on. We do get the ball back here with Mancini though, and can we go straight away with Salvatore? There's not really enough pace on that pass. Pellegrini's took over though. Can he get Perez in? Wait, what? Surely he has not just blown at that point there. Was it offside or anything? If it wasn't, that's almost criminal there from the referee. Of course, I'm sorry for Verre that he's injured, but that's not on. If he's just done that there and it's not offside and it's not nothing like that, we were clearly about to create a goal scoring opportunity there. It's nice movement here though, 1 and 2 touch passing. He's Pellegrini now. They are so deep at the moment though. Cristant into D'Angelo, into Salvatore. Can we get that back to him? We can't. And Samp bring this one away again. Still a little bit salty that we didn't have the chance at least to try and go 1-0 up there. That's offside, ref, right? Ref? How on earth was that not offside? Vallejo, who I believe is one of the players on our shortlist, has just banged one in against us, but for the life of me, I mean, we might see more clearly on the replay, but that looked offside. It still, to me, looks offside there. And after the ref blew to get their player off as we were about to create a chance ourselves, I'm not going to lie, I'm feeling a little hard done by at this point in this game. We've now got to try and get ourselves back into this one and turn it around. And we're going to try that with Pedro now. You might as well go on your own, Pedro. There's not a lot of support. He's D'Angelo now, though, arriving. And nothing comes of that one. And not much has changed as we're coming towards the end of the first half now. I feel like Samp started the brighter of the two sides, and I've had a little bit of luck along the way as well, but that might just now balance itself out because we've got a penalty now. Pedro doing well to win that, and right before half time this is a huge moment, an absolute huge moment. He's just gone barreling in there on Pedro. Ranieri's not happy, but I mean, come on, man. And it's not like you haven't had your luck in this game, you know. Come on, Perez, our most reliable man this season. Keeper's not even saved it, he's put it wide. Are you kidding me? Perez, man. Oh, wow. That's still, but not the way I was anticipating it would be. Could be a huge moment in this game. Oh no, Vallejo's got through as well. Carbone could not even hold him off. He's still going. Is that going to be a corner? I believe it is. They've had quite a few corners in this half, House Samp, but nothing's come of any of them yet. Morelli with a big punch there. Gets that one away, and I think even if we'd have won that header there, we wouldn't have time to do anything. But oh, that's another huge save from Morelli. That could have been game over right there. The manager needs to get this sorted in the second half. We've not been good enough at all. That still to me looked offside. But yeah, take nothing away from Samp really. We've not been good enough at all. To the point where it looks as though there could be changes on the way. Looking at D'Angelo at the moment. Wait, what? Oh. We're going to switch to 4-2-3-1 by the looks of it then. Yeah, we are, yeah. See what we can get done with this then. We've got to change something because they were much the better side in the first half. Not to the point where the fashion that it happened and the fact that we had our chance taken away from us as well, that they've dominated the game or anything like that. They've just been better than what we've been, but we're going to try and put that right now. Oh, Pedro's done brilliantly there. Can we get the pass? We can't, but we do have a corner. Let's hope that we can make something happen with this here. We need it. It's into the near post. No one's really won that. The keeper's off his line. Hit it, Pedro. He has. No way. That had beaten the keeper, and I believe that was going in. That is absolutely world-class defending. Salvatore trying to get through. He's just running to the blue wall, really. And, oh man, how much more have we got to do to score in this game? He's caused up now. We've got men all over the place here. He's Salvatore now. Surely he can't get the shot away. Ah, come on, boys. We have to keep this back door closed, even though we're pushing for an equaliser. If they score again, I think it's done. He's Janto. Caused up finally gets over to him. But he's sagging off him really badly there. That's a great ball. And this time it is offside. And we survive another Sampdoria attack. It has been us though that started the brighter of the two sides in this half. So hopefully we can capitalise on that and make it count. He's Pellegrini. Trying to work something with Salvatore. But neither of them really are in any kind of space. And yeah. Wow, that just literally came to absolutely nothing. I need to re-look at how to make runs happen myself, as in like the directional runs. It's something that I've forgotten how to do because I'm not playing anywhere near as regularly as I was in the Borough career mode. But I do like that feature, and I need to start introducing it into my game again, as we just don't have players with the intelligence to make the right runs or get into space themselves at the moment. He is Samp again. Great big tackle there from Christian. And now, this is what I'm talking about here. We've got a 3-on-1 or a 4-on-3. This surely ends in a chance, right? He's Salvatore. It does end in a chance. It ends in a goal as well. We needed that. I mean, needed it. There is much relief as much as joy at the moment. Salvatore actually does do well there, as I'm just talking about positioning. He just halted his run. That's got himself the little bit of space he needed, and he's passed that beautifully into the corner. And come on now, boys, we are back in this game. We've still got plenty of time as well to try and make 1 point into 3, as Salvatore brings up 10 for his breakthrough season. It's not too bad considering his rating, if I can get my words out. They're going to make a change before we kick back off, but let's just hope now we can get back into this. And we've not long left. Samp are trying to push like they were in the first half, but we have definitely took control of this game in the second half. He's Perez now. Why have you passed that? Why have you not shot there? The amount of goals he's got this season, surely he takes that on himself. Not to worry, we still have the ball with Christian. D'Angelo now out to Pellegrini. Caused up, started to make a run. Oh, that's nice. D'Angelo now, can he get it back inside again? Someone's got to hit this. There's just no room in there. Let's go out to the left. That's exactly what happened. Spinazzola now tried to chop back in. He didn't really need to, and we've ended up coming away with not even a shot at goal out of all that. D'Angelo's won that back well though, helping out Karsdorp, finishing the job off there. Oh, surely Pedro puts it straight at the keeper. That had to go in. Based on the second half performance and the bad luck that we had in the first, we deserve to win today. But we have to settle for another point. It could be a good one at the end of the season, who knows. But I can't help feeling a little bit disappointed with that one. We did enough to win, but the highs and lows of football, even in FIFA, it exists and you gotta love it. It's all part of the game, right? And that being said, again, just like when we had that massive high just against City in the game before, Sam, we have to just move on. We've got Verona up next. That we're looking at the league now. That point has moved us a point further away from Milan. I think we stayed the same against Lazio. Not 100% sure on that. But yeah, we're only a point behind Torino, so it's not really the end of the world. We have to make sure we beat Verona now, though. We're gonna lose touch otherwise with the likes of Inter, Atalanta. I think it's pretty clear that Juve are already out of sight. So yeah, we need to just stay in touch with those Champions League places. And to do that, we have to make sure that we're picking up maximum points. At least we're not losing at the moment, is what I would say. As we now move on towards... Oh, we've got 8 notifications, which means we should have some more scout reports back now to look at. Yeah, unfortunately, guys, the rest of that footage my program didn't seem to like, so we've jumped straight into the game here against Verona. We will look at those scout reports back at some point in a future episode, so long as I remember to do so, that is. Yeah, just apologise for that. Not exactly sure what's gone on there, but it is what it is, I suppose. There's nothing I can do about it now, but we're making a great start here. And we're 1-0 up already against Verona at home. They've not even kicked the ball yet. That is exactly the start that we wanted. And probably a much needed confidence boost after missing the penalty. And we noticed in the last game that Perez could have took a shot and chose not to. But yeah, he was a lot more decisive this time. And the same outcome as usual when he shoots. We have banged one right in the back of the net. And like I said, that is exactly the kind of start that we needed today. Verona will be low on confidence. They've lost 2 of their last 3, conceding 7 goals along the way. They're 12th in the league at the moment, compared to us, who have drawn all of our last 3. So yeah, we needed that. We needed that early goal badly, and hopefully it means that we can now put these to the sword. We'll have to wait and see on that one, though. The first half hour we have been in pretty much complete control, to be honest. It's been an impressive display from us, one of our better ones. So yeah, we just need to, while we're on top, we really need to capitalise and get another goal. I think if we can do that, this one will be done, and we might just do it here with Pellegrini, and we do. It is 2. That should be game done now, as long as we continue to perform at the level that we have done for this whole game. Then I do honestly believe this one will be done and dusted. Yeah, it's just, we've done really well in this one. And that just giving us that breathing room that we really needed. Just nice little tapping from Pellegrini. He couldn't miss really. And you can see there what it means to the gaffer. And that should be an important 3 points now, as we move towards half time in this one. Pedro chasing his man down there, Lazovic. Yeah, he's a bit too strong for Pedro there. He's gone all the way back though, so we should be able to get back in shape. There's a foul in there somewhere. I'm not too sure what for. Karsdorp's got caught underneath that one. What's Milankovic done there? And yeah, so anyway, that breathing space, that's gone now. I'm still not really 100% sure what's just happened there. We seem to be in complete control of that situation. We have been in complete control of the game. Milenkovic, for some reason there, he's trying to pass to Karsdorp, who's completely marked by his man. Ball's looped up in the air and it's a thumping finish. Keeper's got no chance with that one. And just like that, they've had no impact on the game whatsoever, but Verona now find themselves in contention for a point once again. So it is now completely up to us to make sure that they don't get that. We've just got to keep on doing what we've been doing. We've controlled the ball, controlled the game for the most part. It's been a really, really good performance, but again, it's been our Achilles heel this season. We can't kill teams off, and every now and again we'll just let them back into a game that they've got no right to be in, basically. It's a habit that we really have to break. But going in half time with the lead, we reset, we go again. The players come out with new focus, new energy, and hopefully we can put this to bed. Just a few seconds to go in this half. I'm sure the manager will be giving the players the information that they need, and as a club we can go and get these points that we so desperately want as we continue to be in a real fight for Europe this season. But that is half time. Perez getting the goal, and of course, like I say, we're in the lead and we just got to control it now, make sure we don't do anything stupid, try and get the third goal so we can enjoy the rest of the game, maybe get some of the younger boys on. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. And into the 80th minute we go now, which shows you a little bit what this game's been like in the second half. We've controlled it again. It's been a really good display in terms of territory. You can see here what you're watching now. Verona have really struggled to get out of their own half. The game's been played in their final third almost. They have had the odd counter, but they've not looked dangerous at all. But again, going back to what I was saying during the first half, for all of the ball that we've had and the territory that we've had, to be completely honest with you, we've not created too much in terms of looks at goal and chances. And yeah, Verona, really, this is what they have been doing. Every now and again they'll get out, have a little counter, and then we'll clear the ball like that, we'll get it back and we'll build again. But there might be a counter opportunity for us here to put this to bed once and for all. He's Perez now, he's one-on-one with the keeper, he's got to finish this and the game, but he doesn't. He hits it straight at the keeper. But if we keep the ball now for one more minute, they're not going to get the chance to hit us on the break again, but we unfortunately couldn't do that. That is game though. We do get the 2-1, we get the win, we get the points. It's another home win. It's a really good display this time out. It's just a shame that we couldn't put them to the sword after that early goal. We give ourselves some work to do by letting them back in. That's a habit that needs to be broken. I'm sure the manager will find a way. But yeah, all in all, it's a good day out for us. It's a massively important 3 points, and we stay obviously with that in the European places, which is of course what we are aiming for here. And with that, guys, comes the end of the episode. So I would like to thank you all for watching once again, and I will see you all in the next one. But for now, guys, bye bye.